Okay, I've been doing the house up recently, upstairs, so I thought I'd do a video, probably the worst room that needs doing, which is our old bedroom. So, it's been emptied out, as you can hear. It's got wallpaper on it, but some of it is starting to come away, right here. So I'm going to strip this back. And I see bits are coming off already there. And around the windowsill, I've already taken some off. It's peeling away. Let me show you the other end here. It just looks a complete utter mess. So the job we've not got around to doing. But I've got a steamer. I'm not going to take the whole wallpaper off. This side seems alright, it just needs redecorating. So it's going to be stripped. I've got to take the fittings off, the curtains off. And the whole thing needs repainting. See little marks that are a bit dirty here, and the carpet's disgusting. So things spilt on it. It was here when we moved in 2006, and it's that good actually black with dust. It's been hoovered, but it's stuck on there. You can see patches on the wall here, and on the ceiling we've had condensation. So that needs painting as well. It's not leaking, it's just condensation, so the room's not been breathing very well at all. See here, and also here. What we don't want is mould, which we've got a little bit off. Just here. So, it's all been stripped back. The ceiling needs doing. The walls need doing. The skirting board has gone yellow. That needs doing. There are wardrobes here, so we've taken that out and it's left what was there. They didn't finish the decorating, the previous owners. So I'm going to do that, strip this wallpaper off here, which will only come down to this section here. So all that's coming off. I've got to take the fittings off. And I'm going to show you the progress. It might take a few months. But I've done one room already and I'm quite pleased with it. It took me a while. New carpet, the lot. So let's see how we get on. Okay, I've taken the curtains down so it echoes a bit more in here. There's a little bit of paper stuck on the wall, which is a bit stubborn. So I'm going to use a steamer to get this off. So I've got most of it off by hand, but just to finish the job basically. So let's go. It is the Elex wallpaper stripper that I've used, a steam stripper. It brings the paper off like butter. It's fantastic. So I recommend that to get the wallpaper off. Obviously just try peeling the wallpaper first and then apply this. Now I've got to clean the walls because they're very sticky with glue. Okay, first of all I'm going to paint the ceiling. You can see little patches here where it's going to be dark, and here we had some condensation problems which are solved now. It's going to be orangey, so that's going to be painted over. Hopefully resolve that now. That should be sorted, and away we go to paint the ceiling. For this I'll be using the Wix Almost White number 100 for the ceiling. Okay, the next phase is to get the glue off the walls, and for that I'm using these sugar soap wipes, so get on with those. Okay, next thing to do is fill any of these holes that have been used for hanging pictures, etc. across the wall. There's a few, not many, but I'm going to fill those with filler. Then sand it down when it's dried tomorrow. Okay, so it's been filled, left it overnight, it's dry, and now I'm going to sand it down to make it smooth with this sanding block. Okay, I've sanded down various areas. There's little bits to do still. My sanding block's gone a bit uneven. Probably see that really well if I try and focus in there. So that's smoothed down now, ready for painting. So what I'm going to do first is cutting in the edges before I start slapping the paint on. Just go around the room, cutting into the edge and the corners. And I'll be using this brush here, it's a cutting in brush by Wix, and the paint I'm going to use is Turkish Blue 941 from Wix. That was a nice colour, bit of a contrast from the white, which is a bit boring now I think. So let's see this room transformed. So I'm going to start with the cutting in the edges and take it from there. Okay, after cutting, I'm going to roll the paint on a roller to cover the walls, and just using this Wix medium pile roller sleeve to do the job. Okay, so I've painted the full walls. It's looking good so far. Sorry, I didn't show you the cutting in, I sort of skipped to this. Now the rear wall, as you can probably see, there's little patches. I think I didn't get some of the glue off. Let's crack the paint a bit. I'm going to try another coat over that, and it's done it here as well, so it's going to take another layer of paint, maybe in two, so the sun's shining. I can't really see that, it's going through that time of day. It's looking better already, but this needs doing again. But the wallpaper just needs one coat on. It's absolutely fine around here. I've done around here as well. I will go over that again a little bit, but much better, much cleaner. So far so good. I like the colour. Okay, I've done the coving. That's all been painted. Quite happy what's been done. That's quite neat. I'll tell you how I've got it neat in a minute. But it's more brighter than it was. It's quite dull before. So I'm pretty pleased with that. What I've been using is this frog tape. It's called frog tape. So basically it's this, and then you put it around the edges. So I prep this for painting the sill, so it doesn't spill onto the wall, so you can paint around here. And you obviously get rid of this little blue that's spilt over, and then peel that off. There's a few little patches I had to fill in. It pulled a bit of paint off, but that overall it's pretty good. So that just seals it, makes it look really neat, as you can see here. I'm happy with that. So next it's the skirting boards, which need of a great tidy up and redecoration. As you can see, the ceiling is much better now in these areas. It was stained, clearer, cleaner, fresh coat of paint, and it works wonders. Happy with that so far. Okay, I've prepped the line for painting with frog tape for the skirting board all the way around. In the room, and also around the frame. Can't really see if I keep the door shut. Let's keep the door shut. So there you go, that's all ready to go. Next bit, I need to take this filthy old carpet up and get it disposed of at the local tip. Okay, I've actually ripped up the carpet now. So that's all done. Very echoey in here, lots of reverb. Yeah, it smells a bit more woody as well, so it's ready for some carpet to be laid, which is going to be for a while. But yeah, it was a bit of a manky old carpet that, so that's gone. I'm ready for a new one. Okay, next thing is this manky old windowsill, which I've sanded down in certain areas. It's got stains all over it, like coffee stains and tea mugs, etc. Paint. So I've cleaned this up. I say cleaned it up, I've got the bits off that are on there, and it's ready for painting. So let's give it a refurb. Okay, a nice clean windowsill, much better. Looks finished really well, tidy and smart. Just by liquid paint and a bit of scrubbing down as well. So that bit's done now. So, after the skirting board is this plinth for the curtains. Not been painted for a while, so I'm going to paint this black. I think it'd be good contrast with the blue walls, and then take it from there. Okay, it needs another coat. I can't really tell in this light, it's a bit dark outside, so the light from the window's not too great, as it is in the evening as well. But yeah, it needs another coat on there. It's like a licorice colour. Quite like it. The curtain plinth is done, all ready for fixing. So that like a licorice black. I'm quite happy with that. Tidier. Took the frog tape off, and a nice clean finish. Okay, we've fitted some curtains now. So that's a curtain rail and curtains. Looks really good. And the next thing to go is a radiator, and changing that to an anthracite colour one. This one's got a bit rusty. That's going to be very rusty at the bottom. So that's going. See the rust on there, look, looks awful. That's going to be replaced soon. As well, more fittings. And things like the light switches are going to be changed as well. Okay, I've had the radiator upgraded to anthracite grey. Thank you, Tim, for fitting this. And I've just touched up around the edges here, where it's slightly smaller, very slightly, than the old radiator. So looks a bit more arty than the old radiator, and it works fine. So the next stage will be the carpets. Okay, the room's been carpeted and it's covered up those ugly floorboards. Looks a lot smarter. Thanks to Flu's Carpets for doing the work. Quite reasonable as well. So just got to move some furniture in here now and make it a room. I'm pleased with the results so far. Okay, I've got a dimmer switch here. Let's put it on to replace the old switch that was here. Let's just turn that down. You need a special bulb in there, which I got from IKEA. You can turn it right down. A normal LED bulb will just flicker. Go all the way down there. Looks really good. And the dimmer switch has been fitted to my friend Daryl. Thank you very much, Daryl, for fitting that. Daryl the electrician. Cheers. Okay, we've got a bed in here now, so the room's functional. And start to move some furniture in. And thanks for watching me on this journey. Hope it's inspired you to do your rooms up slowly rather than rushing it in a day. Do it a little bit. Say a wall every other day. So when you get home from work, you're tired. So good way of doing it. Do it slowly as a project if you can. It seems to work. Well, it's worked for me, and I hope it's inspired you. So thanks for watching these last few months. It's taken a while to put this video together, and good luck with the decorating. See you soon.